Hey everyone, I'm Ed Rodriguez and I'm super excited to be sharing something with you. Today is the launch of my book called No Horizon Survivor's Edge. This book is releasing today. It is coming out on paperback, and as well there is going to be a hardcover version. If you notice, they have two different pieces of art, and besides the material, they are still the same book. You're still getting the same contents. Just one is hardcover, one is paperback, and then you have the different art that you can choose from. So anyway, that aside, I want to tell you about the book because it's just launching now, and not a lot of people may know about it. This book is takes place in what should be a familiar setting now. To you, if you're consuming lots of media like some of the ones behind me, it does take place in a zombie apocalypse, and it follows it's a collection of short stories that follow a woman surviving through this apocalypse all alone, and the things that she needs to do to survive. Now, what sets this book apart from other, zombie books that you may have read is what I call the two pillars of the book. First, the book is very grounded in real survival techniques and strategies that one must employ if they find themselves in this situation. So, what are the sort of things you have to do? How do you carry yourself? What are the items that you should prioritize finding? And if you have these items, how do you use them? So I kind of wanted it to read a little bit, almost like a tech manual of like a survival manual. What do you do if you're in this situation? And the character just uses everyday items that you find around. She does have some weapons and tools, but these are things that you can kind of find every day. So I didn't want it to come across as like this Hollywood, MacGyver character that can do anything, although the character is very capable. The other pillar of the book is it is grounded in psychological realism, because this book originally started. I set out to write a bunch of short stories that were meant to be an action adventure romp through a zombie apocalypse. I wanted this very capable protagonist that, kicks butt and, survives through all these things. And I wanted it to be very unflinching in the things that does to survive. She is a very pragmatic character that does whatever it takes to survive. And the more I started delving into the mindset of that character, the psyche of it, what does it take to live through such things, especially when such things are causing immense trauma? And so, what was started as this action adventure story slowly developed into a psychological character study in emotional wounds, psychological wounds, things that um, one can carry around with you. And I wanted to be very realistic in how I portrayed that. Our lives are not 2-hour movies, they're not 22-minute episodes, and our lives don't revolve like a season that ends on a cliffhanger. And so, the same thing with emotional wounds. You don't just go through that for a time and then you outgrow it. So, one of the things that I did with this book is that it doesn't follow the traditional hero's journey. It isn't necessarily a path of redemption. It is just a glimpse into the look of a person with deep psychological traumas that can help her. They actually can help her do some very capable things. It gives her a lot of strength, but they're also her deepest wounds. And um, I drew upon my own experiences. I have depression, and it's something that I know I'm never going to cure. I know it's something that I can heal from, and I will learn to live with it, and I incorporate it into myself, but it's not something that I ever just get over. And I wanted to honor that that is the case for many people with emotional wounds, and that is the case with this character here. And you slowly like layers of an onion, you're gonna peel back that as you read through these stories. The stories are, just different aspects of her life, going through this apocalypse, how she survives. A lot of them almost kind of like a slice in the life of how what her daily activities are like. But through each one, you get to see a little bit more of what makes this character tick. And I hope that's interesting to you. It's something that really evolved for me. And like I said, I started with like trying to do this action adventure story. And I like to say that I didn't really create this character. She revealed herself to me the more I just spent time with her. And uh, just writing it became a very fulfilling and experience for me. And I hope it can be one for you. So, if it sounds interesting to you, the book is out today on Amazon. There will be a link attached to this video somewhere. I'll probably put, the link in the video itself. And I would love for you to check it out. And I would love for you to go down in the comments somewhere and let me know what you think just of this video and this description. And if you end up picking up the book and reading it, please reach out to me. I would love to hear about it. This book is really worthy of discussion. There's a lot of topics in it that I think people will discuss long after reading, and I would love to discuss it with you. The book is also going to be, like I said, it's going to be on Amazon, and that will be my preferred way that you purchase it if you would like. It's going to be, I think I mentioned that, it's going to be an ebook, paperback, and hardcover. Get it in the version you want. Um, it will be in the system that retailers and libraries use to order it. They can get it. It has an ISBN number. However, most of these places don't just buy an indie book. I have no financial backing other than myself. This is self-published. So if you check out this book and you think that others would enjoy it, please let them know. And if you have a bookstore nearby that would be interested, please let them know, because they can look it up and they can order it wholesale. Libraries can pick it up as well. A big priority for me is to support local bookstores, and very particularly, I love supporting libraries. So I want to make sure libraries have access to it, which means that you will have access to it. So anyway, I'll cut this short because this video is going a lot longer than I expected. But I hope that you find this interesting and you'll give it a chance. And if you do give it a chance, please reach out to me. And most importantly, I need reviews. I would love to, whether it's a positive or negative review, just go on after you have the book and you've read it, go on the Amazon site and just review the book. That matters a lot. Amazon cares about that very much, but also other readers will come across this and they'll look at this and they say, is this another zombie apocalypse book? And I would love for them to hear from you that it isn't. It's not just another one. So anyway, that'll be it for now. Guys, thank you so much for listening to my rant here. And I hope to see some reviews from you all and then pick it up and enjoy. I think you'll have something that you'll enjoy very much. So thank you and goodbye.